This is Rhyme and Reason Radio on 101.1 The Beat. I am your host, Ramses Ja.
Emerge McVeigh.
And shout out to Rock Knowledge, who is indisposed at the moment, but he will be joining us shortly.
Yes, sir.
Man, a lot of stuff to talk about this week. First and foremost, Tricky T is finally going to be jumping on the airwaves with us. So shout out to Psychopath, who is taking care of us right now. But Tricky T is going to take care of us the second half of the show.
Tricky T is dope.
And yes, he is. I actually got to talk to him a little bit. He's going to come with some heat, so you definitely want to stick around for that. But also, man, something's been on my mind.
Okay.
Y'all don't really get to see this part of it, but, behind the scenes here at the radio station, we talk a lot about stuff we're going to talk about. And I didn't know that this stuff with Lonzo Ball happened. Matter of fact, Merge was just telling me
Silly
about
little boy.
it. Yeah, so run it by the listeners one more time, just what happened this week.
Man, this guy here, he had the audacity to say nobody still listens to Nas or some type of quote like that. So it caused a little tiff between him and Nas.
Right.
And then so the other day when the Lakers were playing the Knicks,
Okay.
he went so far as to go get a hoodie made. And the classic Illmatic cover, right?
Yeah.
With the picture of Nas on there with Nas in the corner.
Yeah.
He took Nas's face out, put his face on there, and then he took Nas's name off of there and put his name on there. So on this picture, and wore this hoodie into Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
Like a dummy, right?
Wow.
Man, listen. First of all, how dare you? You understand? How dare you?
Yeah.
Like, you got to be stupid.
Okay, so how about this?
Okay.
Watch this. If you're gonna disrespect somebody like that, one of the legends,
right?
If you're gonna you come at somebody like that, and compare Nas to Migos, the truth is they do two different types of music. I mean, according to me, I love Nas and I love Migos too, but they do different type of stuff. So don't compare one to the other in that way.
Right.
If you're gonna be disrespectful about it,
right,
win the game.
Please win the game, because Nas's tweet after the game was just the Knicks logo.
See, now that's
nice
classy.
And classy.
That's
you know
classy.
What I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, little boy, check yourself.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this: him doing that is the equivalent. You know the classic Michael Jordan dunk where he's leaning in to the side like that, right?
Yeah, the profile.
Him doing that to Nas's cover would be like him imposing his face on that Jordan picture and taking Jordan's name off the back of the jersey and putting Ball on the back. Like, that's the equivalent of that. You do not disrespect legends like that.
Yeah, like
you're talking about the man who ethered Jay-Z.
Yeah, and everything else that he's done.
Everything else that he's done. And, I was on tour with Nas.
Were you?
So, yes, I was on the One Mic tour. I was on that tour when the FJZ signs and and it was just us and Nas on this House of Blues tour. It was not like 3 or 4 or 5 different acts.
This was Bionic Jive and Nas.
Bionic Jive and Nas, yes. It's documented. He chose us for that. And I got to see him do Ether and One Mic every night from the side of the stage.
Right.
The man is phenomenal.
Yeah. I know.
The mic control, the presentation, the stage presence, the breath control, the lyricism.
Now,
dude is a legend.
Now watch this. I happened to see Nas when he performed in Phoenix.
Right.
And Nas performed Ether at that show. And because he had to. Ether was the big song at the time. But after he was done performing it, he said, you know what, y'all know I had to perform the song, but God bless him.
Right.
It ain't, I'm not, it was something like that to that effect. He said it on the mic to the crowd after he performed the song. And I feel like that's classy. I mean, if you got something to say about somebody, and in Nas's case, he really has something to say. There was some actual funk between him and Jay-Z.
Right.
In this case, from what I understand, Lonzo Ball and Nas, they're not acquainted.
Not at all. Like, I don't
reason, right?
I mean, he's just a young kid who jumped out of his body and let his spirit take him someplace that it shouldn't have gone. And now, just because of that, he's gonna have the roughest time in the garden from now on.
Man, look,
because my man Kristaps Porzingis gave it to him.
Wait.
That's right. New York, baby, and I'm from the shop. What you do that, Lonzo?
Listen, I'm from California, but you got to respect where it's due.
Right.
That's all I'm trying to say.
And you at the end of the day, you got to give it to the Ball boys.
Yeah.
They know how to keep their name circulating.
They got better or worse, I guess.
They got a father he like the Kris Jenner of men. You know what I mean? He know how to make it happen. You know what
man. I'll be honest. I'm a fan of their dad. I just, I don't like to. Remember we talked about this last week. I don't really like friction, especially when it's unfounded. So that's just my 2 cents. Anyway, for the rest of the show, man, we're gonna give you the best in underground hip hop that we have to offer, and of course the best DJs. So all you got to do is sit back, relax, and ride with us right here on Rhyme and Reason Radio. 101.1 The Beat.